Hey, I'm Joel Tarquin from theradrealtor.com, and this is How to Build a Harley Dirt Tracker on a Budget, Part 4. In our first 3 episodes, we had a budget of $4,000 to build a Harley Dirt Tracker. The bike is finished. We spent $4,012, and we still have a few parts on eBay to sell. And we have a bike that is a blast to ride on the street. It looks really cool, and we're taking it to a track to go testing on a dirt track this weekend. So, and I have no reason to believe it's not going to be great. But we just got a sponsorship package from Burley brand, so we're going to put this stuff on. Looking forward to it. Got some heavy-duty fork springs, which is going to be great for the front end. We got some preload fork adjustments, which is also going to be great. Some motocross foot pegs. So stoked about these. And best of all, some 15-inch Burley brand stiletto shocks. So like I said, the bike ride's great right now. I can't wait to see what this does for it. So we're going to start putting this stuff on, see how it goes. So far, pretty impressed with all the Burley products. The packaging is good. These Moto foot pegs are actually awesome. I didn't expect them to be adjustable. You just loosen this Allen nut right here, and you can change the pitch of the foot peg, which I've been having a lot of trouble hitting 4th gear when I'm riding wheelies. So maybe by changing the angle of this, that'll help out a bit. Been installing the new fork springs and rebound adjuster. Very basic job. Popped off the top of the fork, pulled the spring out, emptied all the oil, put the new spring in, and just screwed this trick little piece on top, and that gives me my adjustment, just with a big Allen nut. So, so far, everything's going together really smoothly, and I'm looking forward to getting some more parts on the bike. So the front end is done, the foot pegs are on, the rebound adjusters are on. I've dropped the forks a couple inches, as you can see here, because we're on our way to the dirt track to give this thing its first test in the dirt. It's looking pretty good. Let's see. I was not able to get the Burley 15-inch shocks on. I decided to go with the 13s. The 13s are fitting pretty good that I've got here, the normal shocks. The 15s would have required some modification right down here to my exhaust mounting bracket. Since I've got this low exhaust, it pushed this bolt down to where the exhaust pipe was in the wrong place for it. So I decided to stay with the 13s. So Burley has sent those, they're in the mail, so I'll have those probably on Monday. So we're on our way to the track. So we are loaded up and ready to head out to the track. Looking forward to this. Got to represent the sponsors, Vase Motorsports, Ghetto Choppers, and Burley brand. Thanks for the support. Next stop, Paris Dirt Track. So we didn't pass sound check. It needed to be at 112. We blew a 123. Good thing it wasn't a breathalyzer, but this is just practice, so they're going to let us run. I'm gearing up for the first time in over 10 years. Got to say, pretty scared. Pretty excited, but pretty scared. So we'll be on track soon. I don't have anyone here to video any track footage, but we're gonna go out there and give it our best and see how it goes. So we got up to the dirt track, did some testing. Unfortunately, my GoPro batteries were dead, so I didn't get any on-track footage, and I had nobody there to film with my phone, so sorry about that. But the bike handled great. What a blast. It's definitely a big, heavy bike, and you definitely notice that. So a little timid, backing it in, as you can expect, but the bike handled great. The weight of the bike also has its advantages, as did the new Burley brand, which is progressive springs front end that we put on. There were times I'd hit a rut, and I'd think, what's going to happen here? And just boom, it goes right over it. So track conditions hardly affect the Harley Tracker. So it was a really good time. All the people out there are fantastic. The Harley guys are great, and all the regulars there at the dirt track, very welcoming, and they seem to really dig the Harley class. So if you're thinking of doing this, I highly recommend it. Since we don't have any footage from the track, let's go ride some more wheelies. See how that progress is coming. right, another thing to be stoked about. Just stopped by to see my friends at Baja Designs. Picked up this little beauty. You see that? Little front headlight assembly. So we are stoked, and new toys. See ya. All right, so here's our new squadron light and number plate assembly from Baja Designs. And we're gonna put that in place of this. So I think that should look pretty sweet. So let's get working on it. So the Baja Designs Squadron light number plate is installed. Love the way it looks. Not quite Sons of Anarchy, not quite Batmobile, but check this action out. Thing is super bright, really good looking. I think the lines match up really well with the rear tail section. So the bike is looking great. Really excited about that. Really thankful for Baja Designs coming through on that. So since we rode last, I did take the dirt track tires off. As you can see, these things are super squishy. I mean, the softest motorcycle tires I've ever felt. And I was looking for something to run on the street that still had kind of an aggressive look, and with 19-inch, it's really hard to find a rear tire. I ended up going with these Duros, the Duro Classic motorcycle tire. Super inexpensive, $68 a piece. The front tire looks great. The back tire is a little skinny. They only come in 4 inches wide, so I wasn't real stoked about the look. Now that I go back and look at pictures with the fat tires on the bike, it looks so much better with the fat tires. But I gotta say, if you're just looking for a tire to burn up on the street, these Duros, they're cheap tires, but they rode okay. They hooked up for wheelies. You really can't complain about anything but the looks. And same tire that old Mr. Evil Knievel was running on his bike in that picture there. So, you know, can't be that bad. But I still would like to find something a little fatter. Another issue that's come up is now that we've gone from a 16-inch wheel to a 19-inch wheel, the bike definitely suffers in its torque. You know, I'm sure the top speed is a lot higher, but the torque is way lower. So I need to figure out something to do with my gearing as well. But we're not gonna have time to deal with that for a while. We don't have the budget to deal with it, so we're just gonna roll the way we are. So, bike is awesome. Definitely needs lower gearing now that we've gone with a 19-inch rear wheel. But other than that, the thing rides great. Couldn't be happier. So we're gonna go ahead and put this video out there. Hope you guys like it. And our next release will be heading down to Del Mar for the races. This time, I promise I'm gonna charge my GoPro and go out there, get some race footage, see how this thing does on the track, and check back in with you. If anything changes along the way, if we get any more sponsors, get any more products, I'll certainly include those. And if you got any questions, hit me up on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or anything else, and let me know. I'm glad to help you. So that's it. See you at the races.